What's up, guys? Today I wanna talk with you about analyzing your competitors, because I often see when webmasters, website owners, or any other entrepreneurs who try to overcome their competitors online, they usually fail. The main reason is that they try to overcome their strong sides. For example, many marketers proclaim that you need to analyze your competitors and steal their methods by using tools like SEMrush, Ahrefs, BoostSumo, Ubersuggest, and many other recognizable tools, Moz, Majestic SEO, Serpstat. It's up to you. By the way, all of them are great, but what you need to do to forget about common thinking that you need to steal from your competitors. For example, if you set up the same pay-per-click campaigns where your competitors have strong positions, sometimes you can't overcome them because of their unique selling proposition. If you see that your competitors sell a lot in Google ads, Facebook ads, even they schedule their campaigns long ago and never stop them because they sell, yeah, that's okay. But sometimes we don't need to overcome them because of their unique selling proposition. You can analyze these campaigns and think, can you provide something better, much better, or you have some unique selling proposition that covers these keywords as well, or your competitors might have some strong brand recognition and customers click to these campaigns and open them. That's why it's not a good reason to try to overcome your competitors in SEO, pay-per-click. In SEO, by the way, it's the same. When you analyze your competitors and see how they get traffic, sometimes it's better to choose another direction. For example, Brian Dean shares that he can't rank the keyword SEO because of other competitors, Moz, Ahrefs, Ubersuggest. They rank these keywords in the top 10 results. But he gets a lot of traffic in his blog backlink.com with other topics. That's okay. You can choose another direction as Brian Dean does. In SEO or social media, for example, when you open social media and see that some influencers in your niche post content about your related keywords or topic, sometimes you need to think, can you create something better? For example, on LinkedIn, I often see when some influencers use video marketing and get a lot of followers, views. But if I don't feel that I'm good with video marketing, perhaps it's better to skip it and find other ways. For example, I use polls, text-based content, infographics, PDF files. It's up to you. Or schedule events. Don't try to overcome your competitors, especially their strong sides. It doesn't matter whether you promote your brand in SEO or pay-per-click, organic reach. For example, if you feel good with audio podcasts, why not jump with this format? And consistency is key. For example, many audio podcasters fail to record over 2 episodes. Can you imagine that? Of course, it takes time to analyze, to improve your skills, to get more experience and confidence to promote your audio podcasts. That's why I often see when someone tries to use new methods and fail, they give up. Don't do it. First way, what you need to do to analyze whether you want to promote your brand. It's social media, SEO, or referrals traffic like forums, websites, Q&A, or something like this. Just find the first place. I know that many marketers proclaim that you need to find where your audience is. For example, if you like Instagram and your audience is on Pinterest or Twitter, but you like Instagram, I think it's better to be confident with your social media when you know features, when you like posting content, and you can find the keys to your customers as well, because your customers are everywhere, but they have different mindsets, and even having customers in different social medias, it's better to choose social media where you feel confidence. For example, many marketers are on Twitter, but I'm not good with Twitter. It doesn't doesn't mean that I don't like Twitter. Of course, it's a great social media, but I choose LinkedIn because I can get much higher engagement. And if you start from scratch, because of this connection system, you can get a lot of connections and followers as well. When you connect with others, you can get more followers. It's simple if you start from scratch, because it's hard to do it on Instagram and Facebook. They are overwhelmed and overpriced. That's why I recommend you to choose one place where you wanna get results and you like it. SEO, okay, then create a content plan, analyze your competitors, and don't analyze them trying to steal their traffic. If you see that they have strong positions in some topics, choose other topics. Many websites have their priorities, that's okay, but they ignore many other topics. It might be news, trends, or some content that still brings traffic, but outdated or lack of quality content, thin content. Just analyze them and think, can you create something better, much better content? I often see when webmasters chase some high volume keywords. Don't do it, these topics are overwhelmed and overpriced. If you have no strong positions, if you have no strong brand recognition, then it's better to skip them, because Google analyzes how people open your content. If nobody cares about your content in the top 10 results, they skip this content and choose some recognizable websites. For example, people know Moz, and they open SEO in the top 10 results, but you can choose many other topics. Just find them, use tools to analyze these topics and get results with these topics as well. For example, I usually get a lot of keywords, analyze them, and search for topics that have low competition but still have traffic, and analyze their content. For example, I can spend 5-10 days to create my content plan, to analyze all these topics, and submit to my content plan, and choose priorities when I'm going to promote them. Don't try to create many pages, because for SEO it's important to create less but quality, super quality content. And I know that many people ask what quality means. It depends, for example, if you feel that your content share more value and it looks great, because 80% of users usually leave websites for a few seconds after opening them. That means you need to have awesome infographics, pictures, or any other multimedia on your website, and start from some catchy headlines, introduction, and after this go with the whole page. I like learning from great authors. For example, Josh Sugarman wrote a few books about keep longer readers on your content. By the way, he wrote this book, if I remember correctly, in the 70s, 80s, but it works even today. What you need to do to catch attention and get readers to your content. And I often see when some webmasters rewrite content in the top 10 results, it doesn't work today. If you rewrite, you can get readers on your content, because many readers, they usually open the top 10 results, they learn what they have in the top 10 results, and after this they choose some content. And just imagine, if you create the same content with the top 10 results, how you can overcome your competitors? I'm not sure that you can do it. It's better to skip such competition. If you want to promote on social media, then analyze your competitors as well. Try to understand what type of topics they create. For example, when I post a lot on LinkedIn, I analyze, okay, if I can create great text-based content, possible I can comment on the influencers' post to get attention from their followers. For example, when you find some interesting posts, and it works if you comment after publishing new post from influencers, because your comment can die between many other comments. It's better to analyze your feed and comment your post. For example, sometimes I can get a few hundred followers by commenting on Gary Vee, Tony Robbins, and many other recognizable influencers to get attention for their followers. And how you can do it, just share value in your comments, additional value that are relevant to the post. And I know that many influencers can tell, no way, don't do it, commenting doesn't work for them, because it doesn't work for them, it works for me. Gary Vee started to comment a lot on Twitter when he started his career, and you can imagine which results he got because of the consistency. When you are consistent in your way, you can improve quality step by step. Just do it every single day, analyze, and it's more important to get this confidence. I want to summarize this video. The first way, stop trying to overcome your competitors by using their methods. Skip them. It's better to search for their weaknesses. If you see that your competitors have weak sides, why not jump there? It's your strong side. Analyze your unique selling proposition. Think how you can create something better. If you wanna jump with SEO, then search for topics that have a lack of quality content, outdated information, create something better, provide link building and get results. If you wanna jump on social media, then analyze what type of content can bring most results for your competitors and test different formats. Search for your format that works for you and bring more followers, sales, engagement. And consistency is the way to improve your confidence. It doesn't matter what type of content you wanna use. Okay guys, let me know what you think, comment below, ask me any questions, I will reply to all of them. And follow me on LinkedIn, subscribe to my YouTube channel, ask me any questions, of course, any questions, I always help and lead you in the right direction. See you.